This week's training session has been very light. I really wanted to stay limber enough leading up into the marathon. So this week I really focused on higher reps. Here on my deadlifts, had higher reps. The increases between weights has been very minimal, as after the 135 I usually jump up to 225, and here I'm increasing by 25 on each side instead of the 45, which provides me a somewhat easier lift, but I'm still doing more repetitions. This lets me become more limber. I don't feel as fatigued in my muscles, and it really helps me stretch out my muscles, make sure they're still there, and it allows me to mentally and physically prepare for the marathon come Sunday. As of recording this, I've had already completed the marathon. That footage would be in next week's video. And this week is a very light week. Had 2 runs this week, all very low effort, kind of like jogging pace. I had about 2 runs, 4 miles each, really at a comfortable, easy pace where my heart rate isn't even that high compared to my high effort days. So the 225 went for 15 reps. Still felt really good and limber. Since I'm using a lot of my legs during the marathon, I really wanted to just focus on repetitions this week. So I started out with the bar, kind of feel out my legs. I've been also stretching. I've been also stretching at least 30 minutes as part of my workout. I know the other marathons I've had hip issues where I would cramp on the inside of my thighs, and that kind of hinders my running performance. It's crazy that one setback in, let's say, your hips can ruin your whole run. So not really spot targeting things, but focusing on the totality of your legs is very vital in performance. It feels like I'm at the end of the road now that the 3rd marathon of this year has been completed. All this work, I'm reflecting on these accomplishments and all these lessons I've learned out of each marathon. Each marathon is unique in its own way and has taught me many different things. even if I ran the LA Marathon 3 times, each and every time I've learned something new about myself. Something that cannot be something that cannot be learned without experience. I feel that sometimes going through something is the most important thing to learn. You learn from experience. You learn your mistakes. You learn your you learn what you're good at. You learn what you're bad at, what you need to improve on, and what do you need to focus on for the days to come. And I think this lesson of perform, evaluate, is important in building muscle, building a foundation for yourself moving forward. So like the SF Marathon, I've learned that hills aren't my thing, and taking it one by one is important. The LA Marathon, I've done it multiple times, but every single time I've learned many things to refine in my craft. And hopefully that my running cadence, my running performance will improve over time. I can only go through each and every run and learn as much as I can and try to be better every single day. That's it for this week, and I'll catch you in the next one.